Tyree Johnson started volunteering with the Food Project at 14 years old. He was arrested twice, and by the age of 17, he never wanted to be in jail again, so he started looking for a job. While applying, he says he realized the impact of not having any identification.
I had no social, I had no ID, no birth certificate. I ain't had nothing.
With Michelle Suazo's help, he says he was able to get his birth certificate and social security card. But he says the hardest part was trying to get his driver's license.
It took me 15 times. 15. Yeah, I was on the tip like I ain't even want it.
Suazo says he isn't the only one who kept failing the written exam. She realized many people who would go to the Motor Vehicle Administration to take the test for their learner's permit were failing. Why? Because they couldn't read or comprehend the test.
If there is such a need for, for the test to be read so that we can have legal drivers, then we need to do something about it. And of course, starting with education, that's really the base.
Johnson says when the Food Project partnered with the MVA and the Franciscan Center to bring testing to the community, he was finally able to pass the test.
Once I got my license, it was up. That was like the happiest day of my life.
Bobby Jones says he wanted a license for the longest, but never took the test. He got his first driver's license at 35. He says because the test was read to him and he was able to ask questions and get direct help, he passed the first time.
It was a blessing. It was a blessing because me personally, I don't like driving without no license.
But driver's licenses aren't the only thing that people are missing. Suazo says the Food Project has been trying to help people get all forms of identification they need, and at little to no cost to them.
They can take the learner's permit test. They can put in process if they're missing their social security card, but if they can't afford the cost for an ID, then the Franciscan Center can give them a voucher.
In February, almost 150 people were able to get their learner's permit, and 30 others were able to get other forms of ID at the Food Project.
All right, did you enjoy that story? Well, if so, don't miss out on other great content posted daily. Subscribe to us by clicking that circle and start watching the latest news and weather right here on YouTube.